This lesson will prepare you to play The Clock Strikes 13 from the Piano Adventures Level 2A lesson book. As we've studied music, we have learned some basic dynamics that we have been using throughout all of our playing. The first basic dynamics that we learned were piano and forte. Piano means soft, and forte means loud. As we kept studying the piano, we learned two new terms: mezzo piano and mezzo forte. Mezzo piano is a little bit louder than piano, and mezzo forte is a little bit quieter than forte. So if we're putting them in order from softest to loudest, this is the direction that they flow. Today we're going to learn about something different. We're going to learn about graduated dynamics. That is, dynamics that do not shift suddenly from one degree to the next. The first new term that I would like to discuss is crescendo. We say this word crescendo. Crescendo means gradually louder. So if we play crescendo, we move by small shades from piano all the way to forte if we were building a crescendo that works from here. And a crescendo sign looks a bit like a math symbol that you probably already know. It has a wider mouth as it's closer to the louder dynamic. So the wider the distance between these two lines, the louder your music should be. So if you're moving from piano to forte in, say, 5 notes, and we'll put a note at piano and a note at forte too, then somewhere around here you're going to be mezzo piano, and somewhere around here you're going to be mezzo forte. But each of these notes should be just slightly louder than the note before them, because the key here is the word gradual. This is not happening all of a sudden. This is happening in small degrees. The other new term that I'd like to introduce today is diminuendo. A diminuendo is the opposite of a crescendo. So now let's say we are at forte and we want to move to piano. The symbol for diminuendo is going to look like this. So the mouth is widest when it's close to the loudest note. And in this representation, we're getting gradually, remember, gradual is a very important word, gradually quieter. So around here, it's going to be mezzo forte, and around here, it's going to be mezzo piano. But we're going to play with shades that are such that there are notes distinctly in between each of the dynamic symbols. Crescendos and diminuendos do not have to move from piano to forte. They can move in other degrees too. So we could go from piano to mezzo forte with a crescendo. Or we could go small, like mezzo piano to piano. We could go from mezzo piano to forte. Or we could go from forte to pianissimo. You look at the dynamics that are on both ends of a crescendo or a diminuendo sign to tell you where your stopping and your starting points are. To review, here are some of the dynamic terms that we now know. Piano means soft. Mezzo piano means moderately soft. Mezzo forte means moderately loud. Forte means loud. Crescendo means gradually louder. And diminuendo means gradually softer. We are in Piano Adventures Level 2A lesson book, and we are looking at The Clock Strikes 13. Let's take a look at this exercise here at the bottom of the page. This is asking us to play a G 13 times. Our middle G is going to be the loudest, and the 1st and 13th Gs will be the quietest. It is our challenge to get gradually louder until number 7 and gradually quieter until number 13. We get to play this on any high G that we want. Because of where my camera is set up, I am actually going to do it on G right above middle C, but do feel free to go up higher. So we're going to brace middle finger with a thumb like this for this exercise. And we need to start out really quietly. We're growing to forte and then coming back. Let's try it. I will count to 3 and then we will begin. 1, 2, 3. How did you do? As you go forward with playing this song, I want you to remember that exercise of playing the Gs, because The Clock Strikes 13 is very similar. If you look on line 1, there is a piano on this end and a forte on this end. This right here is your loudest note, and you're going to be gradually growing from piano until forte there, just like when you played all of the Gs. On the line below it, you'll notice there's a forte here. And while there isn't a piano at the end, we can assume that we are going down to piano or even lower to pianissimo there. So there is a diminuendo here that will be very gradual. And we also have this word retardando, which means to slow down gradually as well at the very end. Beyond that, this is an individual study piece. It is written in the key of G. So let me show you where your hands will be for this piece. Your right hand will be right above middle C. Middle C is right here. And your left hand will be 2 octaves lower. Please first take some time to learn the melody. And once you know the melody, put it together with the left hand. And the next step will be to work on the dynamics. Here is your practice plan for The Clock Strikes 13. You will do each of these items 2 times during each practice. First, play the G warm-up exercise at the bottom of the page. That is to help get the gradual dynamic shifts into your fingers. Second, play the first line with careful focus to those gradual dynamics. Third, play the second line the same way. And finally, you will play the entire piece, really focusing in on those dynamics. You have reached the end of this video. Good job today, and good luck mastering this piece.